Click on the subscriber button so that you will be subscribed to my channel, and also click on the bell button so that you won't miss any of my future video. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. This is going to be a subscriber requested video. So this is going to be like a designer kurta. So to make this design, I already pre-cut the armhole for this. So now I'm going to measure the half shoulder of this. That's going to be 3 inches. So from that I'm going to mark the neckline depth. So the neckline depth is totally depend upon you, how much you want. You can just have the neckline till 8 or 9. So I'm just making this for my daughter, so that I'm just keeping it for 6 inches, and I'm just drawing a straight line connecting both the points. Okay, and then you're going to mark a 1 inch of slanting line, and I'll be marking a U neckline over this point. Okay. So now let me cut this out. So once it's done, I'm going to just pipe the neckline. I'm going to use a bias strip to pipe this entire neckline. So this is how I'm just making the bias strip. That's going to be the cross cut of the fabric. In lots of my video I have just explained how to make the cross cut bias piece. So this is the cross cut. So you're cutting the fabric in an angle. See, can see how stretchable the fabric is. So now to prepare the neckline pattern, I'm just closing my pattern fabric in half, and I'm placing my fabric on top of that, and I'm just going to trace the same, that is the neckline, the armhole, and also till the waistline. Might be above the waistline little bit, okay, till my bust line. And now I'm going to make a neckline over this one. So this is going to be like a boat neck, very close to your neckline. Might be a 1.5 inches would be the neckline depth. Okay, so you're going to cut the neckline. So the neckline below is going to be for the kameez, and the neckline now we are going to make it for the pattern. So just mark the neck side of the shoulder just by tracing that, copying the same to the back side. So let me open that. Just like that, simply you're going to just draft the pre-made neckline, so that we can have an image where our slanting line is going to go. See, from the shoulder point, that is the neckline starting, you have to just draw a slanting line half the way off the neckline, which connects exactly till your bust line, what I have marked before. Okay, so this is how it should come. Okay. So let me cut this out. So this particular slanting line should cover more than 3/4 of your neckline, and I'm going to cut the same. I'm going to just leave a 1/2 inch over this point, so that I need to add a piping to this, so that I'm just leaving a marginal amount of fabric, and you're going to cut into the neckline to get into the shoulder point. Exactly till the shoulder point you're going to stop. Okay, see, this is how it's going to come. Let me assemble and show you, so that you'll get a clear picture what I'm talking about. Okay, so this is how it's going to come. Okay, so now I'm going to pipe the neckline, the cross piece what I have cut before. So let me add the cross piece. So to the green color fabric, I'm going to use the red color cross piece, and towards the red color fabric I'm going to use this green color pattern work fabric. Okay, so just like that, I'm just sewing to the angled edge of my pattern neckline, and again I'm going to add a cord into this. See, can you see the stitch line over here? so what we stitched before. I'm just going to place the cord into that, and I'm going to fold that in. It just makes a really good piping effect. See, I'm just placing it exactly on the stitch line, and you can see I'm just folding that in, so it just gives a very beautiful look. Can you see that? So open that and apply the cord under, and just close the fabric again, and you're going to sew that together. So the reason I'm making like this way is most of them doesn't have a zipper foot to make a cord piping. So this type of sewing for sure doesn't need the zipper foot. You can just sew this in a normal foot itself. Okay, so if you want to make a piping, for sure you need a zipper foot. Without a zipper foot you can't make a cord piping, but if you follow this method, for sure you don't need of that zipper foot. Okay, it's a very simple and easy method. Even beginners can easily try this type of piping. For sure it will come really good. You can see the output what I'm making now. So same like that, I'm going to sew the neckline also. The same cross piece I'm just attaching to the neckline. So once after attaching everything, don't forget to press that in place. So once you add the cross piece, for sure the neckline is going to just widen little bit. To overcome that, make sure you press everything in place as soon as you attach the cross piece. Okay. Same like that, I'm finishing off my pattern neckline, that is my pattern fabric neckline. It just gives a very beautiful finish. You can see that. So little by little I'm going to finish off the neckline. So same like that, I'm going to finish off my inner kameez, that is the red color fabric which I've shown you before. So same technique, attach the cross piece, and I'll be attaching the thread inside that. Okay, same like that. So for the red color fabric I'm using the green color cross piece, and for the green color fabric I'm using the red color cross piece, so that it look little bit contrasting. Okay, so sew it little by little, don't be in a hurry, take your time. So once it's done, I'll be attaching the cord into that. Make sure you don't turn your cross piece. Turn your neckline according to the cross piece, that is according to the shape. Hold the cross piece in the exact straight way, and you have to turn only the neckline according to the shape. Okay, you're going to match both the raw edge of the neckline and the cross piece, and make sure you sew that together. You have to see the wrinkles in the fabric, so that for sure it's going to turn well. If you don't see the wrinkles, it's not going to come perfect. Okay, so now to finish off the neckline in a nice and neat way, I'm just add some multiple of slits all around the neckline, and then I'll be attaching the cord on the exact line of my stitch, and I'll be doing the same. Okay, so once I have finished my piping and it just looks like that, so I'll be attaching this pattern fabric on the shoulder, so matching the shoulders together, and I'll be sewing the armhole and the borders also together. Okay, so now I'll be attaching this button to my neck side of the shoulder, like a loops and button pattern. So you can always try like this. So to the downside, you can see I'm just going to make an angle to the downside of the kameez. So let me draw the exact size of that in my pattern fabric. Okay, so a little bit, half away of the down part of the kameez. Okay, so you just draw the exact outline of that and fold the kameez in an angle like this, so that you get a clear picture of what I'm trying to do. Okay, see, I'm just marking the exact angle of that. It's just going to look like a triangle. Can you see that? So let me cut this out. So this is a very easy, simple step to follow. So let me show you how to attach this down part and the front part to my kameez. Okay, so let me attach the neckline first. So I'm just matching the shoulder and shoulder together, and just putting a stitch over this point, and also the armhole. Finish off the armhole and also the borders. Okay. So now it just looks really perfect. So if you want, you can leave it open, or else you can just sew that together, and I'll be attaching the button and loops over this point. So next I'm just going to attach the down part of the kameez. See, just placing it on the exact raw edge, I'll be sewing that, folding a 1/4 inch of fabric in, and let me sew that together. I love this color combination. It's really simple and beautiful. My daughter totally loves this style, and just sewing that together. Same like that, when you come to the top, make sure you fold a 1/4 inch of fabric in. Now I'm folding the 1/4 inch of seam allowance inside. So I have finished sewing this. So after joining the back part together, I'll be attaching the button and loops to this. So if you want, you can make the same to the back side of the dress. That's going to look really beautiful, but I just want the design only to the front side, so I'm just adding the button and loop to make it firm. So if you like this video and if you want more videos like this, please do subscribe my channel, and don't forget to hit on the thumbs up button. See you next time. Bye bye.